let's press in and go a little bit further. Let's talk about our future together. Diocese of Houma-Thibodaux is made up of 40 beautiful communities, small ones, big ones, ones in big churches, ones in small churches, ones in fancy churches, ones in humble churches, and all of them are awesome. All of them have their own unique personality, and all of them made up of some really beautiful people. 40 beautiful areas across our diocese. 17 of our 40 parishes right now sit less than 500 people. That's 43% of the people in our diocese, and 22 of those 40 parishes sit less than 600 people. That's the far majority. You think about our area, think about our diocese. She's rural in her complexion, beautiful as ever, very small and very particular. Over half of the parishes in our diocese right now sit less than 600 people. In the 22 parishes that sit less than 600, if we forecast into the future, the reality can be a little sobering. That draws us into the need to do something together. If you look at the numbers, and if you look at the congregation in those 22 parishes, 33% of those people will be over the age of 70 by our 50th anniversary. Bishop Fobb has called for strategic planning, which is what we're talking about today. And he's talked about our 40th anniversary coming right around the corner. I'm interested not only in our 40th, but our 50th. And as we forecast into our 50th anniversary, in over half of our parishes, a third of those congregations will be over the age of 70 by our 50th anniversary. That means that at minimum, the possibility for leadership or engagement will probably be a little diminished. Some of them won't be able to be as active as they are now. But in that third, in that specific segment of the population, that's over half of the revenue, that's over half of the stewardship that comes. And that, of course, has a dramatic impact on the future of our parishes. Well, then you look at the other third. There's a third of those congregations in those 22 parishes that currently right now are in between the ages of 25 and 45. Statistics tell us that unless we stop the trend, unless we stop something, that in that group, 2/3 of them will no longer be in the Catholic Church by our 50th anniversary because of the trends of people leaving the church that we see to be true on a national scale and that we know to be true in our own diocese. What does that mean? That means unless we do something dramatic together, by our 50th anniversary, over half of the parishes in our diocese will sit in between 200 to 300 people at all the masses on every weekend. Now, I share that with you believing in the power of God. And I share that with you as a person who has a lot of hope. Not because I'm an optimist, it's because I'm a Christian and I believe in the power and the presence of Jesus Christ. But I believe that if we're going to effectively minister to the people of God, we have to minister with where we are now. And if we don't do something together, if we don't do something to dramatically stop the trends, over half of our diocese by our 50th will sit less than 300 people at all the masses.